Hello, my collector friends. This is Ed Beard, fantasy artist, airbrush automotive muralist. I got a cool new product. I've been waiting for years to get some of these affordably. I have finally found a manufacturer in the United States that can produce these at all different sizes. These are some of my most popular pieces done in GiClees, eco-friendly inks, UV protected. This one I'm holding here is the Nordic Warlord. Look at this beauty, gigantic. Now take a closer look, if you will. We're gonna move the camera in a little closer. The quality of the reproduction, the color vibrance is just unbelievably stunning. That's not all. Something else that's really cool. I'm gonna flip the canvas around to show you what's on the back. This is a signed series. Take a look at this. This is engraved, burned into the wood, my signature. Now in the past, I have produced GiClees much smaller than this. And I've only released them hand-painted and modified. They were limited to only 100, and they had amazing amounts of work put into them, hand-painted modifications. They were pretty much original pieces of art. So I had to charge anywhere from $700 or more. Many of them were $1,500 to $2,000, which kept them in a price point that was a higher tier, and it wasn't affordable for many customers. I am now able to release these, signed edition only, any sizes that, we have bracketed sizes, but you pretty much can get them at any size you want, at prices of less than 20% of what I used to sell. Send me a private message and watch for my Facebook, and I'll be posting some of the bracketed prices. So you can get these customized at a variety of different sizes, and these can be put anywhere because of the protection of the UV coating. Not to mention they can be made as gallery wraps versus the standard canvases like I'm holding here that can go in a frame. Let me show you another alternate size of this Nordic Warlord, just to show you the quality of the reproduction doesn't change. Here we have, I think it's 20 by 24 version of the Nordic Warlord. Again, signed edition, super affordable, less than 20% of anything I've ever had to charge for a similar size canvas. I'm gonna go through some of the new ones that came through. I will not be able to stock these at my show, and they're just simply too big. And as you know, my Renaissance fairs and or Comic Cons, there's no way you could carry the 30 or so that I have this size to show you. But they are going to be all available, shipped to your door. These are the samples that will be demonstrated at different shows so that people can see what they actually are in real life. Here's Old Friends at Play. Now this is nearly as big, actually I'm sorry, it's bigger than the original painting when I first did it. And it maintains its crystal clear resolution. Take a closer look, say for instance at the chess match, the actual chessboard itself. Go ahead and zoom right in there, show the dragon scales, the beard of the wizard. Everything is captured in full vibrance, crystal clear, high definition. And again, phenomenal quality canvases with the engraved, burned in to the back of the canvas stretcher signature. Let me move right along to the next canvas. Here we have the Dragon Reaper. Now that is kick butt, badass, looking at it this size. Can you imagine what this would look like in your game room? That's what I'm thinking. I probably will keep these all for myself once I'm done displaying them at the different shows off season and put them up on the wall in the house, because these are so kick butt being this big. Let's take a look at the next big giant one. The Dragon Lord Magic Castle with all its hidden objects. At this size, you can see the hidden objects, and it's just a heck of a conversational piece. But again, this isn't the only size you can get these at. You can get this at 16 by 20, or I think even something slightly smaller than that. 1824, 24 by 30. Moving on to the next group. Here we have the Wizard's Emissary. Wizard Emissary has been an old-time staple of mine. Again, incredible saturation color. Take a look at the detail. We're going to go in on a closer look for you. I'm going to hold the canvas steady. Every scale, every brush stroke, the hair and the beard, the desk, texture on the wood, it's just amazing. So here we have the Wizard's Emissary. Moving on to the next. For those that love cats, here we have the ultimate cat guardian, the Obsidian Guardian. And this can be, again, obtained in many different sizes. Can you imagine how this is going to look in your house, glorifying and honoring your special cat? So take a closer look at some of the wings, the feather work in the wings. This printing process captured it all. All right, now we'll move on to the next one. An all-time favorite of mine, and many, the Moon Song. This is, of course, a larger piece, smaller piece. You can have it in any size you want. Again, tremendous color saturation and vibrancy. Take a look at the detail. UV protected, eco-friendly inks. Next one up. For the intellectual dragon lover. Again, I have two sizes just to give you a comparison to show you it can be produced and look just as equally as quality in both sizes. A good book. I'll put this one down and let you come in on a closer look on this one. This is perfect for your den, for your study. I know a lot of you folks have collected this in the limited edition print size, which was printed at 11 by 14 roughly, with a 1620 mat on it. Here you can have it any size you want, and it still maintains the quality, detailed, high-res printing that I just am amazed at the quality. The next one, the Encounter. Again, we're going to zoom in, show you a little closer details on the scales, the trees in the background. At this size, you see so much more. It's almost like you can get lost in this world. And you can almost envision yourself, just kind of being a bystander as the wizard tries to negotiate to hitch a ride to his palace, castle. Next one, for those that love Arthurian legend, Lady of the Lake. I've had this one only as a size, I think it's about 10 by 13 in a 1622 roughly mat. And again, this can be done much larger or smaller. And the most important thing is it's super affordable. 20% of what I've ever had to sell, or less than any of my other GiClees. Signed edition, I'll be signing it right here at the bottom right-hand corner. Lunch with a toothpick. My chubby fat dragon who's sitting there chowing down while he's picking his teeth with the lance. Vibrant colors, great detail. You can finally now see all the work that I put in the armor, basically the leftovers as he shucked them out of their shells. This piece is also becoming very popular in my line of licensed products. We have a figurine statue that's just coming out, and I'll be talking to you about that at another date. Bravery Misplaced was a staple item of mine, the cover of my very first art book. I'm comfortable with it at this size. I don't think it could be done comfortably larger. You can make it larger, but I think you just start to lose a little resolution. So at this size, it's fantastic. And now we'll move on to the next one. The Harbinger of Fire. Vibrant, powerful, perfect for the DM or for the game room. I just can't believe the vibrancy and the colors of the inks that this thing puts out. This would look so insanely ominous in a foyer at a 40 by 53 size or a 30 by 40. So the Harbinger of Fire. Let's move on to the next. Mother Earth, the Earth Fairy. These were available as 10 by 16 matted and 1622 matted, signed and numbered limited editions. Now you can finally have it at super large size, canvas wrapped, again signed series. Just a reminder, on the back we have the burned into the wood signature. There's the Earth Fairy, and you can see all the details in it, from the wood bark to the tree leaves to the little animals. That's the other thing. So many people didn't know I had all these animals in that background because at the original size it was so hard to see. All right, now I'm going to move on to the Forest Guardian. Oh, but before I do that, this is the perfect couple right here. Think about that next time you're looking at canvas reproduction. You may want to consider ordering these together. So, the Forest Guardian, in all his glory, the great Ak. And you see all of the detail you just could not see in the smaller reproductions in the prints. And again, this will look fantastic large as well. So there you have it, guys. There's the whole new initial series of the GiClees. Comes in a variety of sizes, incredible prices. In fact, you can get these, they start around $150, and that's shipped. And they go up from there, but most of them stay around the $250 mark. We're talking about something that just these GiClees alone, no signature on it, would go for that or more. Typically, a signed GiClee of, say, this size or this size might run $350, $375, $400 all day long, and many times more. But so $150 to $250 seems to be the average price point for me for small sizes up to about this size. So incredibly affordable, a heck of a lot cheaper than some of that $700 to $2,000 mark that I was charging when I do my hand-painted original work on it. So if you're just looking for a great quality canvas GiClee, super vibrant colors, UV coated, eco-friendly inks, and be able to have it affordably at, like I said, 20 to 25% of the price of anything I've ever sold before in the GiClee format, this is the opportunity for you. And those prices, by the way, include shipping. So anyways, I'm going to post some of the breakdowns of sizes that we have available for quick order and the prices that go according to that. So be watching for those Twitter, Instagram, Facebook posts where it has that information. They'll also be available on my website in the weeks or so to come. But right now, they are available to get on the ground floor, custom order. They'll be shipped to your door. So these are not something, again, we will not be able to stock. Not possible. Just too big. I mean, this would just consume my whole booth. Just the one, the demonstration model. So these are always going to be custom order due to the nature of the sizes. I hope you've enjoyed them. I appreciate your support that you've always given me in the past. I listened to my collector base. When you guys said you would love to have these canvases, but sometimes way bigger or smaller, I did the best I could. And it took me years to find a manufacturer in the United States who can give these to me at such incredibly affordable prices with this kind of quality that I'm able to give them to you at that kind of a price. In any case, thank you so much, and we'll be seeing you at the fairs and shows.
Okay, that's a wrap.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Crazy Eddie's in the house. What do you mean that's a rep? We're here for the commercial, you know, for the GiClees. What is up with this? Who? This guy?
Yeah.
The guy who paints did his own commercial? What the heck is going on here, guys? All right, first off, nobody's going to do a commercial better than Crazy Eddie Oddmod. So we're going to take this from square one, all right? Let's get with the program here. And Biggs, what is up with this? You're behind the camera. You're going along with this crap. Where you got this guy. This guy should be in the studio and doing nothing but painting. Leave it to the professionals to do the commercial. So, anyhow, yeah, that's right. We're going to do the commercial now. Real. Yeah, real. All right, so Crazy Eddie. Anyways, Crazy Eddie's Oddmod here. We got this amazing GiClee. They come in all different sizes. They're produced on this amazing high-quality canvas. UV coated, eco-friendly. You can get it in a variety of sizes. Best prices that have ever been released. You know, before $700, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. Nope, not anymore. $150 to $250 to your door. That's the kind of stuff that we do here at Crazy Eddie's. Look at the selection. You don't get a better selection. You got the Good Book, the Harbinger of Fire, the Lunch with a Toothpick. You got the Dragon Reaper. You don't get better than the Dragon Reaper at 30 by 40. Anyhow, so this is the way a commercial's supposed to be done. Unbeatable prices. Deals you can't refuse. Because you know what happens when you refuse the deals? We gotta send Biggs after you. And that's assuming I keep them on the payroll. That I'm not sure. Anywho, so check it out. It's amazing stuff. They're gonna be at the fairs. They're gonna be on the website. Prices are gonna be unbelievable. That's it. I'm done. You know what? I'm so pissed off right now. Hey, you guys. Oh, God! It all came down. What? That's it. I'm out of here. I'm done. You traders. You know, you're not loyal to the Crazy Eddie. I'm done.